Hey, what's going on, guys? Titus here with another Invoked Shaddoll Dogmatika DPE video. And we're going to look at my duel to get into Platinum to Diamond. I know stuff, it's fine. Against a very stressful deck. It was a crazy match, and I want to highlight some misplays that I did that really kind of hurt. And almost, well, you'll see. So let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. If you want to see more in-depth detail, there is a video on the channel. Go check it out. It really helps out the channel. We are playing 1 DD Crow, stops DPE. I want to play this at 2. I keep saying it. 3 Veiler, 3 Maxi, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Imperm, and going second cards of Super Poly, because it's good to break boards with Super Poly. Breaks Verte DPE, kind of helpful for getting around that. Summoning Alistair, infusing off another card to help get around some other stuff is really helpful as well. So I really like Super Poly. I think it's a really good card, and it's been really useful. It's been a very useful card. As for the Alistair Invoker package, we were playing 3 Alistair, 2 Invocation, 2 Meltdown, because we're only allowed to play 2, and 1 Terraforming. Dogmatika cards, 3 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur-de-Lis, 1 Maximus, 1 Nadir Servant. Too bad this isn't at 2 like it should be. 1 Dogmatika Punishment, and 1 Shaddoll Schism to send off the Maximus combo stuff to make a window on the opponent's turn. For our Fusion Destiny package, Dasher, Celestial, 2 Fusion Destiny. Easy peasy. We are playing 3 Pot of Prosperity, helps dig deeper into the deck to make sure we can find our plays, and we're playing 2 Called by the Grave, helps destroy DPE, helps have our plays go through. Really, really strong card. For the extra deck, we are playing 1 Intis to send off our Dogmatika Punishment. We're also playing the Titaniclad to help with our Shaddoll Construct make Winda plays. So really, really good card because it just gets advantage. It's very useful. For our Shaddoll cards, we are playing Winda, Apclone, Construct, Location Targets, Purgatrio, Aguades, Mechaba. For our Super Poly targets, 1 Starry Venom Fusion Dragon and 1 Dragostapelia. This card right here is really good. You're going to see a lot of this card when Albaz Strike comes out into Master Duel and we get the Albaz cards. We are playing, of course, 1 Verte Anaconda to pair with the DPE to send Fusion Destiny. And we have our Salamangreat, Almirage, and our Secure Gardna so that we can make Mechaba. Whew, what a mouthful. Let's get into this game. Here we are, and we seem to open hand traps and Fusion Destiny a lot. So we're going to go to Standby Main, go ahead and activate this Fusion Destiny. They're going to maxi us. That's okay, we're only going to give them the 1 recycle card anyway, so not a huge problem. Going to send 2, go ahead and summon DPE, set our punishment, and end our turn. We have interactions, so we're doing okay. And we get Kaiju'd. We go ahead and activate Max C here, but they're gonna summon Alpha, and then summon Fairy Tail Luna, and this immediately tells me they are playing Kaiju Loop rank 8. This deck is so frustrating to play against. If you don't have the right interruptions, they're just gonna keep looping you and destroying your cards, and what they really want to do is OTK you with Numeron Dragon. So they want to summon Draglubion Numeron Dragon, and that's really, really difficult to deal with. So we draw Fusion Destiny off of the Maxi. It's not very good. We're gonna stop this Snow from bouncing this Godarla. We want to try to keep it so that they can't just attack over us. They're gonna go ahead and summon another Godarla of their own. We draw Meltdown, which is really helpful. They go ahead and try to activate it again, but they're gonna activate Alpha, sending the Godarla back, activating Bigfoot. That tells me they have their rank 8s, and that's scary. We have no interruption here. They're gonna summon Danger Bigfoot. We're going to draw another Effect Veiler, super useful here. They're going to go ahead and activate activate Draglubion. We can't affect Veiler. We cannot affect Veiler the Draglubion because we can't target it. When I was playing this game and it's in a recording, I was like, why can't I Veiler? It's not its return. Why can't I Veiler? Draglubion can't be targeted. That comes up. That's a big deal. So they're going to summon Numeron Dragon, and this is really helpful for us. We actually don't want to activate Punishment because we have Meltdown on the turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to Effect Veiler the Numeron Dragon before it can activate. It's going to activate, sending for cost, but it can't get its effect. So it's the only thing that can attack due to Draglubion, so we're going to take 0 damage, and we're back in the game. So we draw Imperm. That's super, super useful. This is awkward. This is a misplay on my part. Very, very hard misplay on my part. I activate the Meltdown. Go ahead and grab the Alistair the Invoker. Summon the Alistair the Invoker. They're going to Fairy Tale Luna. Targeting Alistair, we're going to send an Alistair from our deck to the grave to stop this from happening. Go ahead and grab Invocation here. And then we activate Super Poly, discarding Fusion Destiny. We make Mechaba with their Luna. We shouldn't have. We should have Super Poly'd the Draglubion because this card is very difficult to out. So we go ahead and activate Invocation here, banishing the DPE and the Alistair to summon a Goides with no effect. We're going to activate Invocation, grab Alistair, shuffle back the Invocation, set our Imperm, set our Call By, and attack into this for 2,500. They're going to activate Gizmek Orochi, summoning Gizmek Orochi, but that triggers a Goides anyway, and that's going to go ahead and pop it. So we know they're probably playing Gren Maju in the deck, and that's very scary. And they have Pankratops, man. This guy had so many outs to my cards. It was infuriating. So we're going to activate a Goides, forcing the pop from the Pankratops. They're going to go ahead and pop Mechaba. We're going to let this go. There's really not much we can do about it. So they're going to activate the Draglubion, going to summon a Hope Harbinger, attaching the Heart Earth Dragon. We're going to take this damage here. We only take 1,000 because Hope Harbinger is the only thing that can attack. We draw into another Super Poly. We're going to summon Alistair the Invoker. Go ahead and grab Invocation. Activate Super Poly this time, sending DD Crow, and go ahead and make Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. We're going to activate Starving Venom Fusion Dragon's effect, targeting the Hope Harbinger, and then we activate Invocation, and here's another miss. I can't read, okay? So this card right here says, when a spell card or effect is activated on the field, you can negate that effect. And if you do, attach that card to this card as material. You can negate the effect. Meltdown says, the activation of your cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summon a monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent's cards and effects cannot activate when a monster is fusion summoned this way. I thought Meltdown would make it so that they could not stop Invocation here, but it absolutely can. We should have chained Imperm to this. We should have chained Imperm, and that would have been the end of the game. We don't. We activate Celestial, go ahead and draw 2 cards because it's been in the grave this entire time. We draw Ashpot, not super helpful, but pretty good. Go ahead and attack into, and we get our... They activate Gizmek Orochi, banishing 8 more. We go ahead and call by the grave this Gizmek Orochi so it can't summon to the field. We don't want to deal with it. Now we're in a bit of a hard spot here. We know they have Alpha in hand. So they go ahead and special summon the Alpha, and then they go ahead and special summon Astral Karibo by revealing, I believe it's a Lancelot? Yeah, it's a Lancelot to make it a level 8. Immediately, we are flipping Punishment, targeting Astral Karibo, sending Intis, activating Intis effect to pop this Alpha. None of that in this house. We are going to Diamond with this attack right here. Several misplays on my part where the game should have been ours several turns ago, and we just didn't clutch it away. When you're in a very stressful situation, like an up to a rank up, it gets really, it can be really tilting. When you're trying to get that win, and they're just breaking your board over and over. So my advice would just be stay cool, think about your plays, and make sure you've thought about them before you commit. I know that the timer is a little iffy, but it really helps to take 15-20 seconds, take a deep breath, and think about it when you're trying to grind up to diamond. So now, let's get to diamond 1. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Please like the video down below if you liked this content. It helps out the channel a lot. It's free, and it motivates me to make more. And you can also, please subscribe. You can join us live on Twitch for some of these videos as well if you'd like to. Links and everything is down in the description below. But with that, everybody, we'll see you in the next one. And happy dueling!